everyone, it's Rendi again, and I just wanted to talk to everybody a little bit more about meal prep. I get asked a lot, Rendi, what works for you? Well, I found what works for me the most is to pre-cook and freeze my proteins. And this way I always have something in the freezer when I need it. I started doing this a little while back because I found it was very difficult for me to get home from work sometimes and defrost something and then feel like cooking. And if I even ran a little bit behind, it just threw everything off, or if some other plans came up, it just kept my life a little bit more on track. So this way I knew I had some good lean cooked proteins already cooked. All I had to do is defrost, add a vegetable to it, and I had a dinner. So what I do is I grill a bunch of chicken. I'll slice it up, put it in a big old bag, and put it in the freezer. It'll last in there for up to 3 months. The same thing is I cook a bunch of different types of meatballs, and I do the same thing. The kids really love these because they can add whatever sauce they want to them, whether it be Asian or barbecue or hot sauce or however they need to do it. And they can make their own kind of thing with it. You also add them to soups and anything like that, and just bump up your protein with a couple of meatballs. You can add them to a meal prep and take them to work, and they work for a fun lunch too. I also do a lot of patties, so I'll grill a bunch of hamburger patties or anything like that, and I can pull it all out. I tend to use the leanest meats I can get my hands on. I also ground my own chicken for my chicken meatballs. I get 93% lean when it comes to beef. So that way everything's very lean, and when you add a bunch of some of the vegetables to the meat and you make these little patties or balls and they freeze, it keeps the moisture in them and keeps a bunch of flavor that normally meat that lean wouldn't have. But it gives me the lean meat and protein, and also with lots of flavor and very quick to make. I also do a lot of shredded meats. And it's the same principle. I can use a leaner cut of meat and add a lot of flavor to it and freeze it. And when it comes out, it's all juicy and it's not dry. It's just something I can add either to a sauce or make a sandwich or whatever I want to do with it. But I have the options because I have all this in the freezer already. It kept me from, failing on that day by going and picking up something I knew I already had a protein that would take only maybe 10 minutes to cook up a meal if I really needed to. So I hope some of these tips help you all out. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll help with whatever I can. Everybody stay safe and stay healthy. Have a good day.